Okay, I think I'm all set up. Okay, so that's on. My computer's muted, so you don't hear an echo. Okay. Chapter 5, I think, of 6. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less-than-ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant.
Jeez.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is.
The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before.
Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Get it together!
Oh my!
Huh? Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that.
Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
What does this have to do with anything that was happening before?
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was. How did we start talking about this?
Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
It took me all night to make it.
My!
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll! I'm Mini-Maru!
Mini-Maru?
I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it frickin' adorable?
Are you serious? Thanks.
It's so cute! Thanks, I'll keep it.
Well...
I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa!
Oh, hey now, there's Bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of it. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away.
I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome.
Of course!
In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So, I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia? What did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my!
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline.
I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini-Maru!
Man.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Are you serious? That's amazing.
Of course.
I made it after all.
Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Akane looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do.
You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well,
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during that last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know.
hey.
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us?
Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard!
What do you mean by except for Hajime?
Are you really the traitor after all?
No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently I'm just a normal person. Is that all?
What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that.
It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But, shit. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I'd finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course!
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen!
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey!
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. After spending time with all these ultimates, is it really so bad to not be an ultimate? Yeah, I mean, that's true. They are a lot. Stop. Don't give me don't try to get me to watch other Twitch streams right now. Twitch, what are you doing?
So everyone was here. It was a real close battle, hello.
I am sorry!
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong things.
Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me? Hello?
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood.
You saw me, hello? Yes, that's right. The mono beast this time was very strong, hello?
You! Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth, hello?
Hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat.
Yes, I'm ashamed of myself, hello?
Ding, 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 ding!
Oh no, you're covered in blood. Why don't you go take a fucking shower, you filthy animal, and get the fuck away from our food? What's wrong with you?
There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mana Beast, hello? Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island, hello? I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu-shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Hello? Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Hello?
Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
Don't misunderstand.
But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
Huh?
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my serious side.
Cause if we can't run, we'll fight. That was not a sentence that sounded correct the way I said it. What did she say? Assuming we were thinking about running... Oh, assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake. Okay, so you assuming... Yeah, not like assuming we were thinking about this. There you go. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow.
Hey!
Fight? Seriously, that fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know?
What are you saying?
Why, did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey!
Dumbass! I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight amongst yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering.
I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
Starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once! I don't have a good voice for Akane, and I knew I was going to run into this problem since the beginning of the game where I thought, Akane is going to be around for a while. Like, and I don't have a voice for her, and I can't think of anything good, and I'm just going to be stuck with a character that's going to be around for a while, and I just don't know what to say.
You guys seem reliable.
Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know?
You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too.
As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Oh, that was the that was my New Jersey doorbell. It was bum 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 bum. That's what it was. With the Monobeast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this is the last island.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Okay, 1,600 more steps before Gorimi leaves us a present. She is so cute. She is so cute. I literally do not remember this island at all. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi.
Sea King Industries.
Huh?
They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility.
For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility.
I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here?
He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. Seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe...
It's a humanoid machine! Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously, how can they make robots? Hey! Just that far did technology advance without me knowing!
Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology?
I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation, too. Is this enough tech now to fix the planes? This machine is making another machine? Finished product looks like it's modeled after a 4-legged animal. It's Horizon!
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything?
Are you talking about the Monobeasts?
Maybe...
Is there any chance that those Monobeasts were created here?
The mana beasts were created here?
Fine, fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for.
Hey, hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong with you.
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this?
Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know how Kazuichi would laugh. It's really hard to do that. Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself.
Huh?
Why?
Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden.
Well, obviously, what else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He's probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it, it gave me goosebumps.
Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway?
Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not realistic at all.
yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots start getting circulated, and strange incidents start occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as if the end of the world gets closer and closer.
End of the world?
I know, right? Sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Hey,
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale? Totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a very valuable email. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away.
Hey, about that. Are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story?
Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but
of course not.
there's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it.
You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen.
Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it?
What's clear?
This used to be Seeking Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us.
That's the reason?
That's right.
It's not so weird. The whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us.
But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey, hey, hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, if it's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards.
That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. This helicopter. Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru Teru? This helicopter, don't screw with me. Are you yelling don't screw with me to the helicopter? Ow. Hajime, what happened? It goes up, but Yujin doesn't. It's nothing, I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it, I'm so weak. I'm so sad that Fuyaning didn't make it. Honestly, Fuyaning was great. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go off on a Girls Planet 999 rant, because every time I'm like, okay, who would I imagine replacing people with? It ends up being like everyone. so it's not gonna be a fruitful thing for me to just be like, I would just switch out these two people and then I'd be perfect lineup. Because no, it's like almost everyone that got eliminated in the bottom 9 is who I would pick for the top 9. So there's no point. So sad. Like 2 weeks ago maybe, or whenever it was, I decided to like distribute the lines of Warada to the bottom 9 people, just as like a thought experiment, because it's just like, oh, like it's like a puzzle. Like how can you fit each person's like skill set and what they're good at and like the vibe that they have into this song, because it's also like a really eclectic song. So you're like, okay, so you want like the people like Shana and Bora and like Surichi to do like the really cool high like intense part before the chorus, and like the cute part is like really great for this person. So I was just doing that for fun, and I was like, maybe at some point as like just like a creative project I'll make like a line distribution video or something for fun. But then it also kind of made me sad, because I looked at that and I was like, man, I would have loved this lineup. Like I would have been sad to miss out on some of the people that made it. Like I would have been sad to miss out on like Hikaru, Shen Xiaoting, but like overall, I think that bottom 9 is just more exciting. But whatever. That's the extent of my Girls Planet 999. I will stop talking about Girls Planet 999. Okay, one more thing about Girls Planet 999. The only other thing that I thought of when I was working on this was like the sad or the thing that makes me sad about the final lineup is a lot of them are really. I think everyone in the top 18 is talented and cool. Like a lot of them in the top 9 are really good. I think what makes me upset or makes me sad is I just feel like they have a lot of generalists and not a whole lot of people that are like super specialized or like super good at nailing one specific thing. And like generalists are good. You always need generalists in the group. But when I look at the lineup, I'm just like, this is a group of 9 people that can all sing fine. And like they can rap fine, and like you have like one person, you have like 2 people that are pretty good at belting, so that's great, and you have like one person that's gonna take more rap lines, that's great. But it's like there isn't like an equivalent of Momo where I'm like, Momo is the dancer, like she is gonna get all of the dance parts, she's gonna be like front and center for these like really cool dance breaks, like that is her thing. And for me that kind of makes the lineup kind of blend in, where it's just like everyone's like a good singer, but like not in an interesting way. And with the bottom 9, I'm like, I feel like there's a more clear divide of like, Maya is like really cutesy. She can do a lot of this like she's really charismatic. She can handle that part. We have like Bora and Shana as these amazing belters. We got like I don't know. They just feel like they're more diverse. We got like people who really specialize in doing badass stuff. And when you mix that in with a song like Warada, which does hit a lot of these like just badass parts. There's cutesy parts. There's dance parts. There's like whisper rapping parts. I'm like, a group like the bottom 9, they can all spread out and like do what they excel at. Like Maya can be cute with the O parts and also have like Surichi killing that second verse rap. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I can lament about the outcome of Girls Planet 999 till the cows come home. Yeah, more obvious niches. I agree with you. Yeah, like that top 9. There's a lot of all-rounders, which are good. Like ideally, I want like 3 all-rounders, and then like 3 people who are really good at this, and like 3 people who are really good at this, and then there's more like texture. Everywhere we go, we're being constantly monitored by these surveillance cameras. Someone is watching us suffer and enjoying it. Oh, Girls Planet. This is the take, right? Is it real? Can it move? It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. We gotta torture ourselves for Boys Planet, right? And to be ultimately disappointed. Yes, I am 100% down to watch Boys Planet and to chat about it in our chat. And this time I will come in with realistic expectations that the voting will be skewed and the non-Korean trainees will probably be getting filler votes. And then in the last round, it's gonna be mainly the Korean trainees. But at least this time I will know ahead of time and be able to stem my disappointment. Because this time I was like legitimately blindsided by like, number one's obviously gonna be like Shen Xiaoting. Like, she's been number 1 the whole time. And then just to see her like barely make 9th was like, oh my god. Like I clearly was not prepared for how skewed this lineup was gonna be. Like that second to last really I should have known, because I remember thinking like, oh, in that second to last cut, all of the Korean trainees made it, but most of them weren't high ranking. That should have been like a red flag for me to realize what was going to happen. That like everyone who was Korean made it to that last cut, even though the top 9 was heavily skewed towards Japan and China. Like that should have been a sign. But at least this time I know what I'm getting into. So it's like I'm still going to like a lot of the trainees, but you know, I will come in with realistic expectations that there's probably only going to be a few of them that make it if they keep the same voting. There's a lot of different weapons, like guns and anti-tank rockets, carelessly stacked in here. And all the heartache that will occur that all Chinese contestants will be used for evil edits, yeah. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? Here's the Monokuma.
I knew you could do it.
God, we have so many monocoins and I have not been doing it.
This appears to be a military base.
Is that so?
Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right!
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation.
Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh?
Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo.
No problemo?
A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools.
An obsession with anime and now this? Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However...
Weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they're nothing more than scrap metal.
You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait!
No, that is wrong.
Huh?
Well, I've discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat.
That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
However...
I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue?
Monokuma probably did leave it. I mean, his face is on it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say?
Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
Well?
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length.
What is that plan?
To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters.
A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested?
In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold.
Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation? Could that the Future Foundation's responsibility? Someone did not proofread this. But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it?
I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well?
However, there was one more thing that caught my attention.
There's more?
Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
However...
Also, are we gonna gloss over that Sonia in that case said, "Is this because my country invaded yours?" Yeah, yeah. When did this happen? When did the kingdom of Navarok or whatever it was invade Japan? That is we got questions. But according to this plan, the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters. Could it be the same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. What was the name of her country, her kingdom? Sonia, never mind. It is Novoselic. That sounds like a drug. Oh, Novoselic is also the name of a musician, last name of a musician in Nirvana. Huh. Did not know that. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? I immediately had the thought of, is this your country's doing? Yeah. Damn it, what the hell is going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening, one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. What's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women, too.
All right!
You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest in my boob pillows. Okay. No thanks. Boob pillows? Oh, this is cute. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime, good morning.
What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but
Well?
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone.
Then do you want to go inside together?
Hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Alright, then I'm going inside. Ah, okay. There's still stuff outside we haven't looked at. I gotta remember. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was... Monokuma. Oh, that's the exit outside, okay. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I have a Monokuma plush. Dane got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see, so these are plushies.
Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, These are probably actual plushies.
Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies.
Life-size plushies?
I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. Yahoo! I'm gonna be rich.
But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done.
Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it.
I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. Yes, we just talked about that.
What kind of messed up place is this?
Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There are a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do?
Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still.
Well, what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do?
Honestly, I feel like Chiaki seems like a very cosplayable character. Like, it's relatively simple, but it is kind of a stylish costume. And there are some elements to it that are really recognizable, like the hood and the backpack with the ears and stuff. You're right, then we should go there for just a little while. The backpack will make life easy too. Yeah, I think I don't know if you ever see the back of her in the game, but in the anime, they like the intro of the anime has like different shots of the characters, and you get to see the back of her. And I think the backpack is like a cute bunny backpack too, which I feel is both recognizable and also like people would like. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse, now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he?
Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing.
He's starting to talk even crazier. He's starting to talk even more eccentric. There's a bunch of books stacked up high. What in the world are these? Monokuma's poetry collection? How stupid. Who the hell is gonna read this crap?
Hey.
There's another book here too. Let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments.
See?
That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collection of nude photos. This is also grammatically incorrect.
Monokuma's what is a collection of nude photos? Monokuma's Most Precious Moments. Is it a collection of nude photos of Monokuma? Because he's always nude. Yeah, okay, Monokuma's already naked. There we go.
Yep.
I know.
There are a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. There are various goods inside them. There are even household appliances and musical instruments. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't these are ever going to leave the island. I swear I did not notice so many typos the first time I played. But these are ever going to leave the island. What is happening? Is there a new game plus mode where they just add 40 typos? Everywhere we go, we're being constantly monitored by these surveillance cameras. All this stacked up stuff is a bunch of CDs. It's getting a lot worse. Is this part of the story? Hajime dropping words? Who knows?
I thought these were going to be video games, but they're just music CDs.
The jacket says Monokuma's collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album?
Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that.
What about Monokuma reading Rough and Ready? I've never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs.
Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psychopop dance rap that he performs with all his might.
I don't even know where to begin. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many?
Phew!
I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them all look boom. Then they'd stand out, you know?
No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie.
Can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Hey!
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it, hello?
No!
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey!
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Hello? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake. Hello?
I won't forgive you.
Because there's no much of me.
My little sister!
Oh, Monami, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise, hello?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together, hello?
Shing!
The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Did you even need the old guys in the story? Hello?
In other words,
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. Pink Rabbit is so lame. You don't even have one good ounce of fashion sense.
You stupid brother.
Is there Monami merch? I bet there's Monami merch. Okay, there is Monami merch, but I don't know if I see a plush. Okay, no, there is a Monami plush. It looks terrible. It looks bad. Okay, this one's not too bad, but a lot of them do not look good. What is wrong with her ears? God, okay.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Hello?
Like, they're just, a lot of them are too skinny. So, they just look awkward.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Boom, 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 boom.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many
special
tails.
bleeding service!
So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here!
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Hajime, let's run. You're right.
We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. It's like you just got tired. There's an extra space there. I think there's an extra space between you and just. Okay, did we talk to her? I don't know if we talked to her.
There are never hints in obviously suspicious places. Anyone who looks obviously suspicious isn't the killer.
Yep.
That's usually the norm.
Yeah, and anyone who has an airtight alibi is usually suspicious.
Yo.
Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Well,
I was thinking you probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right, I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now.
damn right.
Then do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this, but there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there. Ooh,
Later.
Street food! I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food stands. Okay. After we do this wrap-up, we'll probably go home, like back to our room, and then I'll call it and go cook. Look at that Monokuma eating! Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh? What about Nagito?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
Now then.
So, how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation?
Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything.
It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However, I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well,
Are we sure about that? Is that Monokuma clickable? It's gonna, after this they talk, it's gonna instantly teleport us away, so I'm not gonna know. But I gotta remember, next time I play, we're coming back to the night market so that we can click on that Monokuma.
Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him.
You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
That's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other.
Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
I'm starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle! That's kinda hot.
hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up!
Yes!
Listen.
There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh, my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we'd be suspicious of each other.
you insolent fool.
How could you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak.
I'm just assuming this is Nagito. I'm not sure. It is, okay.
Man.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless.
Nagito?
Oh, we could click on him!
Yeah!
No.
Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I can compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
What is that?
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone.
Looking for someone?
I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching you.
Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us?
It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. Huh?
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think?
Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage.
What stage? You're not making sense at all.
It's not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out.
Makoto is in the main admin building hidden on the main island? Ooh, maybe.
Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange?
What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
I mean, he kind of did. He died, and then you all continued to kill each other anyway, so it's not like his death stopped you.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to.
I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
It looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well,
Knowing the truth, can be pretty painful in its own way.
The truth? What truth? What do you know?
Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is?
Huh?
Actually,
Who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're gonna weed out the traitor?
Please wait!
As I have already said, there is no traitor.
Hoping in the end, you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right?
You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I?
This is exciting!
Will I become the ultimate hope?
Ultimate hope?
You...
Prankhead voicing Soda, voicing Nagito. It's hard. I don't think I did that one well. Cause I'm like, how do I sound like, how do I still have the grit of Nagito's voice, but have the grit of like Kazuichi's voice doing Nagito's voice?
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore.
Huh?
Tell him not to worry about, because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey!
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning to kill?
Are you kidding me?
Kill? Who? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it!
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target's the traitor.
Please wait!
There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along. I will never ever believe that.
Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent.
Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance he's planning a kill, right?
That's right!
We gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh,
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious side.
I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again.
Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuichi is right, it's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the final island, and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Oh, that's not my cottage. I still don't know which one's mine. That's not my cottage. 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 This is my cottage. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day, I was able to obtain several clues, although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today. Rest my mind for a while. And then, I'll give this some more thought tomorrow.
Actually,
Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why we need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Senor Dietrich, or Senior Dietrich? What? I'm not sure. And the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. And that's why Senor Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies. And also, this one time, the 3 of us went to a steakhouse, and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire." Senor Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. What is happening? He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. And then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the 3 of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. And that's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. Now his name is changed, so maybe they meant to put it at the end so it'd be Senior instead of Senor. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then.
What the hell?
Geez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies.
I have no idea what this is. Normally, I feel like the Monokuma stories are like references to things or something. That is what's happening.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Okay, we're gonna call it there for today, but thank you for watching. There was something I was going to say, but I forgot what it was because Monokuma just decided to talk for like 9 years, so I guess I'm just not gonna say it. Night.